in a house that's all the same gender siblings.
True.
And if any of us did, there would be some serious problems.
Hey guys, I just got a notification that we are live.
Woo! Alright.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is that good?
For those of you that are wondering what we're doing, Josh and John, like I said last week, they're in Hawaii right now. They actually like just touched down like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And we're hoping we'll be able to like put the Skype up on the TV so they'll be able to join us for a live stream. And depending on how well the audio comes through and stuff, some of you guys may very well be welcome to join us on the podcast. So this is kind of a trial run. We're going to see how this goes.
Would be fun.
They're dead to me, by the way.
Why are they dead to you?
They're going to Hawaii without me. How
They're
dare
already
they?
there.
How do you think we feel?
already there.
How do you think we feel?
I saw the ocean once when I was like 6, and I barely remember it.
It's not that
I can't do
great.
that. It freaks me out way.
Shut your face!
Well, I mean, to be fair, I went to California, so it's like,
I used to live in California.
Hawaii
so
is like,
I've never been
It's
overseas.
Hawaii's technically not overseas.
I mean,
It's
technically
over
it is.
AC.
Technically
Semantics.
It is.
It's a part of our country, but it's over AC.
Okay. Should have found one about the ocean. So tonight, for starters, we're gonna be doing some Mad Libs once a few of you guys start joining us, and we're gonna try and get some input from the audience. The subject is gonna be campfires, so this should be interesting. Because I think
Campfire stories.
campfire stories. Sorry, I think like
Campfires.
campfires can get real interesting real quick.
This is true.
I like gummy worms.
If you.
I've had a hot ember fly in my eye one time.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ow.
That was-
pour those into a bowl.
we were.
I got
It's
you.
like, and we were out in the middle of the outback, so we're nowhere near anything.
I don't think we want to
How's
watch
the
the
audio coming
bones.
through with the...
What if I want to?
Hey, it's a good
Okay.
show, but still.
Let's see.
I don't have contact
Let's see.
to video call. Can we just call my younger brother, see what he's up to?
If you want to do that, sure.
Okay, let's do this.
Ask him how the bra's fitting.
Yeah, let's do that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's, okay. Whoop. That's not okay. Okay, that's not okay. Where's, okay.
Ooh, wear stuff like this. It's so like weird. It's because like just
Okay.
You can still see through it.
you can, but it's just like too sketchy.
Well,
There's our gummy worms.
Okay, here's why I have to, like, constantly go back. Like, I have to go back to Hulu so that the screen does what I need it to do.
you're watching Bones?
It's such a good
It's
show.
a good
It's
show,
so
Joe.
good.
I've never been impressed by that show.
Really?
Have you ever like sat and watched
Yes.
a couple episodes before?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Context, jeez. Don't go to details. Oh my goodness! Don't do that. Just call him.
This whole thing's just gonna end up being cheesy, isn't it?
Oh, his phone number is on there. That's not okay.
It's okay. They can't read it anyways.
You can't.
No.
Okay.
No, our resolution's not that high.
True.
The
Those
recording's
are
been a little
amazing
recording's been a little laggy the last couple times, so I tried to reset some of the. I tried to recalibrate the settings.
Video call. Video call.
Let's.
All on our phones. Is anybody watching it?
Well,
That's what we're checking.
I can't check on here. You're actually calling him.
I was.
Hey, Guillotina's here.
Cool.
Let's see. Okay, so Aaron's here, Guillotina's here, and Gamer
Okay,
Inspector's
guys.
here. Gamer Inspector won't be able to stay for too long.
Guys, we need a plural noun for our Mad Lib. A plural noun.
Oh, Gamer Inspector's preparing a John Explains.
Hey!
Isn't it? Okay, so when you're done with that, send it to us, because we're not going to have a John Explains this week, unless they're going to drown. Maybe we'll get Josh drowned
They
over
said
there.
that they were gonna try to
They're going to try.
like- at the sink where in Hawaii. Yeah.
Okay, that might work. Alright, thanks Gamer Inspector for dropping in. Let's see.
Yeah.
Guillotina's... Yes, dude, I'm looking forward to that new chapter. I really want to know what's happening next. And to answer your question, I did not just come back from Japan. I bought this gi from my sensei, who was my master for a very long time. And interesting that you should ask about... It's interesting that you should ask about this, whether or not being a Sith robe or not, because I'm actually giving you guys the option. You're going to get to vote, for those of you that are watching, what I'm gonna be for Halloween because yes, I can very easily play off as a Sith Lord. I have some really good looking lightsabers as we've seen. Or I can cosplay as Goku Black from the Dragon Ball Super series, which means that you guys would get to see me.
I have to spike up my hair.
She would spike up my hair, and we would spray it pink, basically. So, I don't know who wants to see that, or if they want to see me as a Sith. You guys have already seen me as a Sith if you saw the Joe versus Josh video that we made a couple years ago, which I really liked, but I'm interested to see what the vote comes out to be. So, let's, what just happened?
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, so...
Is that better?
Wait, it has to focus again. Go down.
While they're doing that, like I said earlier, we're doing a Mad Libs tonight as part of what we're doing. And the subject is campfire stories.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to try and get some input from you guys. Right now, we need a plural noun.
I already said
So, to go on with the story.
That worked.
If you want, I can follow their comments so you're not on your phone the whole time.
I think cups is the first one.
Cups?
Cups.
Alright, cups.
Cups. Let's see.
Okay, we need an adjective.
We need an adjective next. So my phone's kind of on low battery, so I'm going to be...
I'll follow the comments.
Oh, okay, alright. That sounds good.
Oh, let's see. I probably can
Excuse
also,
me.
but it'll show us.
That's all good.
I have to just remember how to
Or
look
is
at the
this,
chat.
is this okay? Is this the thing?
Cups.
I think cups is the first one.
Plural noun.
It's a little.
Alright, we need an adjective.
I need to get a better computer at some point because I think that's part of it. Woo. My phone's kind of on low battery, so
I'm gonna move the Swedish fish.
Aaron thinks that I'm gonna be Darth Maul or Vader. I don't have a Darth Vader mask, and I don't know that we have the paint for Darth Maul.
Yeah, we'd have to get face paint, and I'm gonna be working.
Just gonna mute that for a second so it's not.
Loopy.
Loopy. All right.
Loopy.
Let's see. And then we need another plural noun. Let's see if Aaron's got something this time. Okay, so one of the subjects we're going to be talking about tonight is RWBY Season 5 has finally premiered. She's seen up to Episode 2, but because we know most of you guys have not seen up to Episode 2 because you're not first members, we're just going to talk about Episode 1 tonight.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Who wants to go first? What do they think of the episode?
I have to think about it. No.
Go for it.
I feel like it's a little slow, but it's not at the same time. You know what I mean?
It's got a good build-up coming.
Yeah.
I'm loving the artwork.
I never thought I'd hear you say that about RWBY.
I know.
The first few seasons, she wouldn't watch it because the artwork was bad.
To be fair, they improved like a lot. For
They
season
have.
5.
They're using a different graphics
It's
engine since
improved
season 4,
quite a
right?
bit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, they probably have the time, money, and energy to put more work into it, and so it's looking really good. Voice acting still drives me crazy.
I think the
But
voice
I
is
love
driving crazy more than the voice acting itself.
I don't know. Well, that's
Yeah.
same to me. But no, I think I'm excited to see what happens because I'm definitely very into the story at this point. And so
And the story that's something I was going to bring up is that in terms of the story, this is the last season that Monty and Jeff had planned. Monty had it planned all the way up to season 5. Jeff knows pretty much all of his notes. The composer, he knows pretty much all of his notes because that's how he makes the music.
Yeah.
After that, it's going to be up to Rooster Teeth to figure out where he was going to go with it.
Oh man.
Yeah, they've done some minor alterations to it.
Yeah.
Actually, like Raven was supposed to get more of a role in season 4. Like, we were supposed to get more of her, but they decided to push it back to season 5 because just too much was happening. Like,
Okay.
this
I got that.
let's see, do we get... Alright, cool, bugs.
hunter. We need another adjective.
Another adjective. Yeah, so this was the final season that Monty had planned. It was absolutely not where he planned to end the story. That's fishy.
Boy!
That was great. Next,
I love how Max is just totally out of the shot.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, you're completely.
I'm totally out of the shot. I'm in the shot, but barely.
With the Swedish fish.
Yeah, I got candy.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Yeah, it's
Great
still moving a little
eating.
laggy for my...
That's okay.
I think that's something that's not gonna get fixed because the software itself is fine. I know for
We're
a fact.
also
Yeah.
using the internet for this
Mm,
and
yeah.
this. So
No, but like it was working for
adjectives.
fine. It was working fine for
With the team meeting up soon. Fishy.
fishy.
See, that's what, at least like the chat's like up to.
Let's see. Okay. I'll come up with an
I've
adjective.
never had Swedish fish.
Actually, adjective. What do you got?
Adjective. That's a describing
They're
word.
different
Yes.
texts than I thought they would be.
But not bad.
Squishy.
Squishy. Okay.
They're cinnamon.
No.
No.
What?
See.
No?
No. They're licorice.
Are they licorice?
They're a type of licorice.
Okay, Max, give us a noun.
Huh.
I don't think of a noun that.
Becca, anything?
I'm just bewildered by this Swedish fish.
Baby sock.
Baby sock. Okay.
That works.
Person
In a room, last name.
Cram is the most fun one.
Yeah, that is.
I have to say.
Yeah.
Mine is the most common Mexican.
Oh, we got to do another. We got to do
Mine's
another
like
last
the
name.
second most
We
common.
got to do another last name of person.
Oh.
Lopez.
Lopez.
I was about to say Martinez.
See.
That one's very
Ooh,
common.
a plate.
Sanchez.
Ooh, a place. I'm taking this one. There's so many good ones from where I used to live.
He's so focused.
Oh.
Uluru.
Uluru. Alright.
No. Better. Yara Lum.
I'm totally out of shot, but whatever.
Yara Lumlum.
I got my can.
That is a real name, by the way. Another last name of a person.
Max.
Panic? Are you panicking yet?
Panic.
Panicking yet?
P-A-N-E-K.
Wait, is that your last name?
No,
Yeah.
my last name is Mooneyham.
True.
Really? No way.
Max Welling Mooneyham.
Really? That's amazing. Why didn't we use yours? For that's cool.
How have you not known my last name?
You've known him longer than I have.
Garrison, a quick
know,
question.
but-
What team meeting are you talking about? 'Cause there's
How long
a
have
few
you known
things
each
I'm
other?
thinking of. Let's see. We need a part of the body.
Big toe.
Big toe. Yeah, I
Because
know where you're
Josh
going,
broke
Max.
I was actually.
Type of
A
liquid.
type of liquid.
I think it was so bad.
PG-13, Max.
Hey.
Stomach acid.
I was gonna say tears, but that works too.
I'm gonna go with tears.
Wow.
Hey, once you
Hey, the
phrase it-
acid was just eating at me, okay?
So, an article of clothing, but plural.
Socks. We already have
did
baby socks.
sock, yeah.
Um,
Socks.
Noose.
That's not. Article.
plural
That's so bad. Okay.
clothing article.
Cloak.
These guys are slightly behind, so I don't know.
Cloak.
Ah.
Oh, Ruby meeting back.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I
That
think
would be-
I'm honestly thinking it's going to happen at the end of the season, like towards the end of the season. Because this is kind of, like, the way the story has flowed in some aspects reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Ugh.
Because we've had the teams split up at the end of
Sorry.
season 3, which happened in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. They spend the entirety of season 4 apart, and only more than halfway at the end of season 5 did they finally all come back together.
Yeah.
And, like, Winry wasn't even with them for most of the last couple seasons. Like, she met up with Ed at one point, but that was for, like, a couple days,
Wait,
I
is
think.
this when she was with Scar?
Yeah.
She went with Scar for a few weeks, but then they split. They also split ways, and she ended up back home with her grandmother. And then Ed was there for a couple days or something.
I can't decide how I feel about Swedish fish.
I know, right?
You
Like,
have to try them with Nutella, I'm telling you.
Okay.
what is with you
It's
and sweet
disgusting.
Nutella? It's
I will
disgusting.
have to see.
Let's see. Well, since Ruby's come out, we'll just go with cloaks because that seems to be a
Cloaks.
thing. With
Hey.
them.
That's what I said. So
You did?
yeah. I
I'm
said
sorry.
cloak.
I'm
I thought
sorry.
you said...
A type of relative. It's all relative to me.
Grandmother.
Grandmother.
Easiest to kill. I mean,
Wouldn't he be grandparent?
Okay, Wolf. Piece of furniture.
the thing is something unique.
Something unique.
Piece of furniture?
Shit.
An IKEA
An ottoman.
Ottoman.
ornament.
Ottoman? I don't know what that is. Is that how you spell it?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know how to spell it, though.
And that's how we're gonna spell
Ottoman,
it.
I think.
A verb ending in ing.
Our red versus blue
Cycling.
that proves that logic doesn't always apply with Rooster Teeth. That's fair. I mean, Caboose somehow seems to make it make sense half the time, but
Let me get some water.
sounds good.
Can you get some water? Some water?
Yeah. Yeah, there's cups up there, and
Yeah, I'm kind of walking.
I don't want to stand. But I will.
Okay, we need a verb ending.
Does anybody else want water?
Yes,
Okay.
me.
So, armchair. That was a good one. Okay.
Hey.
We've got 2 more. Let's let them come from the audience. We need a verb ending in ing.
And what else?
I don't know what the second one's gonna be.
Okay.
You're having way too much fun with that hood, dude.
I know, it's way too much stretchy.
See, that's what I thought. See, it's just Otto Man. O-T-T-O. Man.
I didn't spell it that way, but.
Right?
Okay.
Let's see.
The citric acid from this just hit the back of my throat.
You going for a trip?
No.
Wait. Did you guys not know that was laced with mushrooms?
That's
Ground
not how
mushrooms.
it would work.
I don't know why.
That's not how it would work.
Okay. I gotta tell you about this.
And they added it to some really
my
powerful piece
my
of it.
friends
Anyway.
and I came up with this when I was in middle school. This is while I'm over in Australia. We were just sitting there talking about Super Mario Brothers this one day, right? And we had this epiphany. We're like, oh my gosh, Super Mario Brothers is a pimp war put into kid-friendly terms. Think about it. Bowser's always stealing Peach, right? But that's Mario's lady. And then he's also got a couple other girls in there.
Jogging or running?
Jogging.
Jogging. I have asthma.
Yeah.
And we need one more adjective. And it's like so. Okay, so we got the 2 pimps fighting over Peach, and then there's Luigi. He's got Daisy, and then it's like the mushroom people are giving him all this stuff, this drugs. I mean, he takes mushrooms. He's suddenly 10 foot tall and bulletproof. He gets this star, and he's literally seeing all these colors while he's going at super speed.
I'm assuming the star is like.
I'm assuming you're on
salts.
drugs when you're thinking about this.
Bath salts and something else.
I don't.
I want to laugh at you laughing.
I love how he's the only one laughing still.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what kind of stupid stuff do we come up with when middle school? Why do we come up with this? It made sense at the time, to be fair. Mario is a sociopath. I've seen that video. You can see. Does sociopath count as an adjective?
Oh! Walgreens says my prenatal pill that I'm probably not going to take is ready because I like the one that Linda got me. Whoop whoop!
What was I going to say? Does sociopath count as an adjective? Or sociopathic? Okay.
Sociopathic.
Sociopathic.
Ow.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it done?
Alright.
It's telling me to select an
Select
image.
an
I
image.
think that. Let's see. That one looks the most Halloween to me. I mean, nope. That one's got a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Just not Halloween. No, I saw a dragon.
Oh, sorry.
By the way,
Congratulations, Brainiac. You completed the story without using any hints.
Okay.
Alright.
So here is the results of this
So
collaboration.
now what we have to do is try to not to laugh. So what to do is all put water in our mouths and try not to laugh. You have to read it though.
Oh.
So you can't do it, Joe.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. So now we all have water in our mouths, which is not going to be. It's a lot harder with water in your mouths. You could trust me on that.
Okay. All right. Everybody ready? All right. Campfire stories. It is always fun to chop up some cups and use them to build a loopy campfire. Then you get all of the bugs to sit around the fire and tell scary stories. You can tell about Ichabod Crane, the fishy schoolteacher of Sleepy Hollow, and his squishy adventures with the headless baby sock. Or you can tell the fall of the House of Cramp, dang it, which was written by Edgar Allan Lopez. And Linda Fails. Or you can tell them about vampires from Yarlumla, like the terrible Count Panic, who hit people on the big toe and drank their tears. By this time, many of the young campers...
Oh God!
By this time, many of the young campers will start shaking in their cloaks and will begin yelling for their grandmother and go hide under the ottoman. Believe me, when it comes to jogging a bunch of kids, there's nothing like a real sociopathic ghost story. And Becca wins!
That's not fair.
That.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, what made me lose
It's
is
call
because
from Joshua.
with my imagination, I think of like what the actual story would be like. So the first thing I thought of was like how
You have
panicked
to
and
allow
him
it.
was like big toes the guy friggin' like, oh crap, smacks someone's foot.
See, every time I
Yeah.
think of
What made me laugh the most was he hits them on their big toe and drinks their tears. What?
Hold on, I have to make everything sideways because.
What is going on? You're gonna drain your battery so fast with all those apps.
Nope. That's like.
He looks like he's coming out of a lake of lava or something with that picture.
No, it's a.
Oh, we saw it for a second.
Let's see. No, that was Linda on the big screen, and she's down
Oh.
there. Oh, there he is.
Hey!
Are things working?
Things are working.
Yes.
Of course,
Let's
it is.
see.
Now I have to go see if it
Oh
actually
my
works.
God.
Yeah, see if his.
I
See,
can't hear you.
Oh,
Okay,
it's muted. It's muted on
Oh,
the
that's
TV
right.
for
That's
one.
right.
you're gonna have to close the YouTube thing.
It's
You're
not.
muted.
Are we good now?
We can see him.
You're silent.
We're on silent. We are working on it.
Why?
I can see you.
Is it working now? Oh. Oops. No, why is it?
Linda.
What?
Linda.
It's not me.
I like to like looking up Josh's nose.
Getting all nosy about it.
Makes no sense.
Ow!
Can you
Abuse!
okay, hear me?
What's it playing through?
Let's
Look
see.
at the ocean right there.
Hey,
It's
can you
killing.
Now
like,
he's just taunting us.
I know. Look at this.
No,
This is
fair.
beautiful.
I'm really confused. What's going on? Can you hear us? Oh. I think I might have had my finger on the
What?
Can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Hi, Josh.
This is obviously a work in progress.
Yeah? Do you guys want to
Hey, Joseph Wren is here. Let's
Do
see.
you guys want to do...
Oops.
We can do two truths and a lie. We can do...
What?
Can you hear us now?
Now you're sideways.
That's your fault. No, it's probably mine. Hold on, let me fix it.
Oh wait, is his phone muted?
Okay.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's knowing Josh.
Yeah,
His phone's probably muted.
probably.
Probably. Let me text him and see if I can get to the bottom of
And
it.
text Jonathan.
Text
Yeah,
Jo-
text Jonathan.
Jonathan makes more sense, yeah.
Yeah.
He actually knows what he's doing.
I can't hear you.
How can you not hear
I can
us?
see myself, but I can't hear you.
Is his
No way,
phone...
shape, or form can I hear you. I hate Jonathan so much. He stole me with the double back.
I mean, he's listening about as much now as he usually does.
This is true.
That is true. We could
And
just
this
keep
is where
going this
Jonathan
way.
gets to sleep.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a.
We can't see
kitchen
anything. You
thing.
gotta go
I'm
slower.
happy.
Yes, the one person who actually has responsibility gets the big room.
That was an interesting tradition.
I brought.
He's an
kitchen
elf!
things
Oh.
Because just in case.
I can't hear you guys.
We noticed.
That doesn't help, Becca.
Again, he's
text
listening
Jonathan?
about... I did text Jonathan. I don't know if he's going to pick up or not.
Maybe call him.
Oh, wait. He's texting back. Let's see. It says that his phone is not on mute.
Huh.
Huh. Interesting.
I know.
Let me see if I can pull them up on... I don't have Skype on this phone. Or do I?
I do.
It's a lot of
Just
internet
think
to be
it's-
using.
He's
While
digging
we're
himself a
streaming.
bigger grave at the moment.
Huh?
Taunting us.
I know. Look at this.
Ooh, Snapchat.
Yeah,
It's
my
called
roommate.
Snapchat.
Oh, my goodness.
She probably thinks someone stole my TV.
No.
Obviously, this is going to be a trial and error for some time.
Nobody cares.
You still have Snapchat? Nobody has Snapchat.
Some people still do, Joseph. Some people still do.
Why
Actually,
don't we
quite a
try
few
to
people do.
recall him?
Hold on.
Yeah, if we hang up and then try again.
Let's see.
He's
He's
typing.
Well, yeah, we noticed.
Is the sound going through the phone or the TV?
What do you guys think? Should we do another Mad Libs or what should we do?
I'm having a hard time coming up with two truths and a lie that they don't already know.
Mine are just too easy.
Yeah, we have to be really weird.
I feel like we have to think of those in advance.
Of course, when it comes to my life, you just don't ever know.
Let's see.
It's true.
Have I got a draft for you? Albert Einstein. The judge's decision.
Letter of recommendation?
Letter of recommendation. Alright. A relative.
Wait.
Let's see.
Let me look at our
Let's see.
live chat comments.
Max, relatives are not for killing.
A relative.
But that's no fun.
No killing. Relatives.
Well, wait a minute. What if this is a letter recommendation for an assassin?
What gaming song?
Perfect for me. Because I don't need one. I just kill the person.
Mario's a sociopath. Mad Libs. Yes. OMG. By the way, congrats.
Yep.
Thank you. Sorry. Plug it in. Is there a mic plugged into the TV? My brother is playing SNES Classic. I have Snapchat.
Oh, I've got the SNES Classic came out.
A lucky ducky? No, that's not a relative.
I'm so close to buying a Switch.
It would be a relative.
I got this, guys. This has
What? What is so appealing about the Switch?
It's portable.
What is it?
It's the newest home console for Nintendo. It basically replaced the Wii U.
It's portable,
but now
and it runs in 4K.
4K, big deal.
It looks pretty.
As far as I'm concerned,
I can't do a video. I can video call my brother. Let's just do that.
Oh, so we're just gonna ignore Josh now?
Apparently.
Does he have Skype?
Josh probably. I think it might work better with Skype. Hold on.
That's what I was thinking we were gonna do first off.
I use Discord.
Use Discord.
All right, relative. Anybody new? Oh, sister.
Okay.
And Giratina origin.
Not gonna lie, I thought that person in the picture before was your sister, not your brother.
All right, person in a room who is male.
I mean,
Max. Okay. So from Two Masters, and I've dressed as a thief every Halloween for the last 2 years. Halloween for the last 2 years.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with number 1 as the lie. I've never won the card game ERS.
What is that?
I have no idea.
I feel like number 2 is too cool to be like, but it's like, it's also very specific.
Somebody's.
Does he not have? He doesn't have a Skype.
He has a Discord. Oh wait, do you have a Discord?
I do not.
Able to download Discord.
Playing it all the time.
Probably.
Which is awesome.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
have
have
video
it, but I
call yet.
want it.
On
People
phones.
want the Switch. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna say.
Okay, noun. Let's.
But the number 3 is also very specific.
ERS stands for Egyptian Rat Slap.
Oh.
That sounds really bizarre and really fun.
It's basically a.
Okay, for noun, I'm gonna go with card because we're on the subject of cards.
Card.
Yeah.
Okay, adjective.
Adjective. Max. Need an adjective.
Like?
A describing word.
I know, I'm trying to think of one. And I'm trying to think of, like, what are the other words that we've done so far?
Alright.
We reset.
Oh, so it's a brand new one?
Yeah, it's a brand new one, yeah.
The one at ERS.
Yeah, the subject is letter of recommendation.
Emergency
A
rescue.
describing word.
Or emergency
I
rescue
don't use
squad.
describing words so much.
It's calling. But it sounds like a Shakira song.
Shakira.
Alright, I feel like I'm gonna go with...
I'm not good at thinking of words quickly, so.
I'm gonna go with number 2. No, number 3. I'll go with number 3 as the lie.
Number 3 is the lie.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Someone else think of describing word, I'm not good at that type of stuff.
So which one do you guys think is the lie for Giratina Origin? He's never won the card game ERS. He's trained in swordplay from 2 masters. And he's dressed as a thief every Halloween for the last 2 years.
Like a thief or thief from thief?
Some context. He works with Disney Studios.
Nuh-uh. That's cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
2 seems like it would be a lie. Problem is that
it's too specific.
It's too specific, but the problem is
he could also be being sneaky.
But also, it's
Sneaky.
also possible.
Sneaky is the adjective. Okay. We dragged a freaking TV here for you, man.
Joshua.
God, it worked this time.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
What the?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Well,
Ooh, a type of school. Ooh.
Clearly, he cannot hear
a
us.
type of
Oh,
school.
senior
I
school.
can hear you.
Still?
I missed you.
You can or cannot?
Verb ending in ing.
Hearing, something Josh seems to have a problem with.
Plural
Plural
noun.
noun.
Weasels.
I mean, I can hear you.
You can hear us?
You can?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
Okay, good. Hi.
Good.
Yeet. Sorry.
Let me see.
Okay.
What was that? I'll try to keep it close to the microphone. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Look at your laptop. It's nice.
We all want to kill you because of the views you've been showing us.
Oh yeah, did you see? I was like, oh, I can't hear you, but that's
It's like super pixelated, but I can tell it's cool.
I feel
Yeah,
like this
I
would
can't
work.
see
I
anything.
feel like this would work so much better with a laptop and a Skype
Yeah.
program.
Yeah. I agree.
everyone's out here.
Hey guys!
Oh, I'm over
Wait.
here waving.
Hey!
Hello.
Let
Oh,
me
hey,
listen to
Mom and Dad are
you.
there. Hey, Mom and Dad,
Hello.
guess what? You're on Not Your Average Productions live podcast.
Lava?
Lava podcast, yeah.
Yes, we're all burning a lot.
I'm really hot
And they're all
actually right
talking, so
now.
I can't hear what any of you guys are saying. Hi.
Hi. We're
Oh,
rocking
a bunch of pixels.
Yeah, things are pretty harsh. Yeah,
they're harsh
here.
Looks like you're roughing it.
Where's
Hey,
Lena?
Mom, would you say that you have a sunny disposition towards this beach?
Oh, look, we're in this. Yes. Yeah, no, I think that the looping like kills the computer's brain. I don't want to see the computer. Let me see. Yeah. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
Oh, he doesn't want to see any of us. I see how it is.
Hey, so I have been recording plenty of footage and all that so that you guys can all see a vlog of the trip.
Joseph.
And I got editing to do tonight after this. So, yeah.
You can see, by the way.
Let's see.
This
Ooh.
chicken is nice.
Let's see.
But I'm
So,
excited about it.
Giratina Origin says that
Oh, he
Joseph
doesn't work
is a
for.
liar.
Oh, I'm a liar. Oh, I guess
You're
I
a
misunderstood.
liar.
I thought he said he worked for. I thought you said you worked for filming for them or
Joseph
something.
does weird things where he hears something and then he adds like a really long story to it and then it makes no sense and then he tells people and people are all confused. Like the other day with our friend. Why would he be going to Florida? He hasn't been speaking in Florida. He's speaking in Tennessee. But he says Florida. He's a weirdo. He makes up stories and believes that they are true.
Don't we all?
Makes him a
It
good
sucks
writer.
that you guys can't tell how awesome this camera is.
Oh, it's...
You're selling yourself so hard right now.
Oh, I know, it's...
Hopefully
It's actually
the
decent.
recordings instead of the live stream will be better
Actually,
for
it's decent
the.
through here.
Yeah.
That's the funny part.
It looks decent through the computer.
I think if you're
You
Does
can
it-
actually make out his face a little bit. They can
Let's
cast
see.
Oh, yeah, it's a little better on the...
Okay, Joseph says, for Two Truths and a Lie, I have a tabletop RPG character. I am Cancer. I'm a fan of Mega Man, but I suck at the games. I'm gonna go with Giratina and say that yeah, number 2 is probably the lie.
Actually, no, I'm pretty positive they're all true.
My bad on that, Giratina. I
I'm sorry,
misunderstood.
Giratina, I love you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two truths and a lie. Okay.
Giratina, let us know which one was your lie, because we've all taken a guess
I
at
had
that.
Pele for breakfast. I had Pele for breakfast. I did not see California today. And, and I'm not in Hawaii. There you go.
You're not what?
He's not in
I'm
Hawaii.
not in Hawaii.
So you ate pay away for breakfast and you slept through the flight over California then?
He is in Hawaii though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says that he's not in
didn't
Hawaii,
see-
so that's the lie.
Yeah.
I know. Which means he saw California
No.
because he
No.
said he didn't see California.
No, 2 truths and 1 lie. He says that he's not in Hawaii right now, so that's the lie.
So,
Well, I knew
we
that.
got on the plane. We got on the plane in Phoenix to go to. No, sorry, we got on the plane in Albuquerque to go to Phoenix to get our connecting flight to Kauai.
Did you get... Okay.
And I sat down, like I put my bag in the overhead and all that. I sat down, buckled myself in, and immediately fell asleep. I didn't even hear the instructions. Fasten your
Wait,
seatbelts
so-
and the exits. I fell asleep.
Makes
for
sense.
that,
They woke me up at
and
3 in the morning at my
the plane
house.
touching down in Phoenix. The plane touching down in Phoenix woke me up.
Okay, so when you fell asleep before you could hear the instructions on the plane, what's the difference between that and you being awake? He doesn't listen.
One of the people giving me instructions when I'm awake.
Josh, give us a plural noun.
A plural noun?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're playing Mad Libs.
Spoons.
What's that?
What?
Spoons.
Spoons. Okay,
Type of game.
type of game. Max, you're the game expert.
What's up, like, in general?
Yeah, just...
Any game.
Yeah, any type of game.
Near.
No, but a type of game.
So then a
Oh.
video game.
There, yeah, then.
Oh, and Giratina Origins lie was number 1.
Really?
Yes.
His cancer.
No, his lie was that...
that he hadn't ever won that game.
See, told you.
Yeah.
And then Gamer Inspector, these are his 2 truths and a lie. My mom worked at Disney. I won a singing competition, and I go to the Masters University.
I don't want to pick one of those because I don't want to have it wrong and offend him.
Well, what is Masters University? I don't even know what that is. Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? The Masters University?
Oh, it's a trash can.
I feel like that's a thing.
Is it a thing?
Did you
Oh.
look in a mirror? Is that where you found it?
Yeah. I'm actually I'm gonna hop out. So I can spend some time with the real world. I did just want to say hi.
Your girlfriend is looking... Your friend here is looking very offended that you would rather go interact with the real world than us.
I called her when I got up. Oh, I texted her.
You did not call me. You lie. Sack of potatoes.
You were the first person I texted when I even sent you a picture of the window outside our plane before we got off.
Because I asked for
Going
one?
to okay, Gamer Inspector's going to send Moana in the mail to Joe tomorrow morning.
Okay,
And also, you will not offend me. Oh, it's a
Oh, trust me,
California school.
I could offend
Yeah,
you
okay.
very easily. I'm very good.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
I'm gonna say winning a singing competition is the lie.
Well, yeah, I don't know, like, because he lives in
Bye.
California, so it's possible for his mom to work at Disney. He also, or if he
Where's the
lives in
hang up button on
California.
this thing?
Or,
Right there.
or does he live in California? I don't know.
Bye, Josh.
He said
Oh,
bye like 3
wow,
times.
The principal is John MacArthur. That's cool. That's really cool.
Who's John MacArthur? I feel like I'm gonna get smacked here.
He did the same thing. Who was the other person he did
Some
this with the
painter
other
or
day?
other that's supposed to be famous.
Okay, he didn't know who. No, you've done this so much this week. You just do it all the time. He didn't know who. Not Picasso. It was.
Did you seriously think I didn't know who Picasso is?
No, it was another one.
She was like, "This guy's like the greatest. This guy's like the most recognized artist of all time." I'm like, Leonardo da Vinci.
No, not of all time.
Or of the
20th
modern-
of the 20th century.
You didn't say the 20th century
Yes,
at first.
I
No, you
did.
did not.
Okay, I'll just have the chat up. Since Josh just wanted to say hi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Joseph. He didn't know who Timothy Keller was, and he didn't know who Jackson Pollock was. This is just in the last couple of days.
Do either you know who that is?
Jackson Pollock.
See, Max doesn't know who it is.
He's
Linda?
the dude who splattered paint
Doesn't-
everywhere.
Honey, you're the only one that knows these things. I'm
Letter
sorry.
paint?
Jackson Pollock.
Oh, Pollock.
Yes, Jackson
Yeah,
Pollock.
Jackson Pollock painting. It's basically a painting that looks like it's supposed to try paint. That's really what it looks like.
Yeah, I know that now, but...
Yeah,
Look up Jackson Pollock and you recognize some of his work.
He won't.
Oh, probably not.
He's probably seen paintings in person because he's traveled all over the place and he's been to all the Smithsonian's and he... But I doubt he would know.
Technically, there's multiple buildings to the Smithsonian, so that's not really inaccurate, but...
I know, it sounds funny.
I've actually been every... that way.
Okay, adjective. Apparently I'm ignorant, so we'll just go with that.
Okay. We'll go with
Ignorant.
that.
You're ignorant.
Plural
Mom
noun.
didn't work for Disney?
No, but you did done goof.
Okay, wait. My lie is I go to Masters University. He wants to. Oh, he's in high school.
Okay.
He wants to go there. His mom used to work at Disney.
As a secretary.
Cool, and the Winnie the Pooh Bar. That's really
That's
cool.
cool.
He did win a singing competition. Competition.
Oh, Game Inspector's gonna sing us "You're Welcome" and then send us the video.
Yes, please do. I would love that.
I can think of two,
And then, to be
Teachers
fair, I don't know who Timothy Keller is.
What are they?
But I
Mr.
know who Jackson
Max?
Pollock is, though
Wait,
you don't know.
I think one more.
From
Jack.
You don't know Jack is a TV show, I think.
I
You don't-
can't
Oh,
think of any right now.
or
It's
a movie. I think it's
Plural noun.
a movie. Plural noun.
Plural noun.
Paintings.
Paintings. Okay.
I can think of a two truths and a lie.
Well, okay, Max, what are your
Okay.
two truths and a lie? Come
Let me
tell
get over there first.
tell people so they can see
Playing
you.
all of the games at once.
All of them.
Hold
We're-
on.
this is a test of how well we can multitask.
Okay.
We already got the video call done.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys are interested in doing this, let us know so we can set it up. But please have a Skype account ready.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
if you
that
think
would be
we
so
should
much
play
easier.
aggression roulette next time and make Joseph play, please
No,
vote.
I'm not doing that.
There's a pizza one.
I'm not doing that either. I don't like getting dirty.
No. The pan has the thing, like a little thing where the bullet would be, and whoever gets that pizza is the person who dies.
Oh.
Well,
That
no.
would be
Hey, do
fun.
you know? Oh, that would be fun. Well, okay, so egg Russian roulette. You have a carton of eggs. It's like it's from the Jimmy Fallon show. I'm a huge Jimmy Fallon nerd. I love that show. So like you get a carton of eggs. I think like 8 of them are hard boiled and 4 of them are not, and they're all mixed up. So you take turns pulling out an egg and cracking it on your head. And the first person to get to raw eggs loses.
We talked about it for like 10 minutes.
That's true.
We got really sidetracked.
I know.
We talked about it for I'd say about 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, let's see. I need an adjective. Well, anybody can think of it.
Well, other thing of an adjective.
Angry.
I
Josh
got
was
my
angry.
two
Yeah.
truths and a lie.
Okay.
You don't
Two
know
truths and a
Jack
lie.
is a
Okay.
party
Okay.
game in the Jack box.
First thing
party
is-
back. Okay.
One of my friends lives in Japan.
Okay.
Second thing is, I spend over 200 hours a month streaming.
Mm-hmm.
The third thing is, I'm a national rifle person. I shoot nationally for rifle.
First one. No, hang on a minute.
I missed the first one. What was the first one?
He has a friend that lives in Japan. The first one's a lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna say first one's a lie. Although I feel like you've told me otherwise.
See, here's the thing, though. He might have had a friend that used to live in Japan.
That's the other thing. He does make a lot of money from his gaming on
You
YouTube.
can say a lot of money.
But I mean,
$90,000 a year.
Hate you.
I make way too much money.
Hey, you can donate to the Linda Foundation.
I can donate to the No Foundation.
Oh. Need a nice for that burn?
I'm good with water.
I guess I'll go with 1. Or I don't know, because I don't know if you gave the same number that you actually make, even if you make. I mean, I know you.
He said
make
he
a
does
lot.
he does over 200 hours a month streaming.
That makes sense.
But I didn't hear. Oh wait.
Over 200 hours a month on streaming.
Oh, that was your.
That was the second one, yeah.
I haven't even been paying attention. I thought you were saying how much you made, and so I was like, what? I'm confused. Okay. Oh yeah, that one's true. The first one.
How dare you?
European Origin thinks that it's NRA, the National Rifle.
Okay. You think it's the third one that's the lie?
The first one's a lie, yeah.
First. We say first.
We say first, he says the third one.
Okay. The lie is the second one.
Really?
I actually only stream but 180 hours a month.
Fair enough. Hey, it was close enough to the truth.
Yeah.
I have to meet a specific hour quota, and that's 150 hours a month.
Adjective.
I'm good.
Adjective.
You guys got it wrong.
Adjective.
What if I can't think of one?
That's why I'm asking you so quickly. It's got to be something really random off the top of your
Jonathan wants to know why you're not in the shot.
Well, because I'm rocking back and forth.
My face.
No, but yeah, I do have
I
friends
look
that
more
lives in
Asian
Japan.
than-
Why is Max not in the shot? He's in Hawaii.
Wrong.
Also, the reason we're talking about Ruby without you. You left us here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Specifically me. Them I don't care about. How dare you?
You're not even related.
Close enough.
I'm like to mom and dad. I'm like, she's giving you your first grandbaby. You owe her a trip to Hawaii, for crying out loud.
I'm more important.
Yeah. No,
Right?
I
Right?
agree with
Yeah,
that.
come
Why
on.
aren't you in Hawaii?
Someday. I will see the ocean.
According to
I
Josh, round trip tickets to Hawaii are like $600.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of money.
That's not too bad.
Hey, you're not accounting for food and lodging afterwards.
Exactly.
Driving to the west side is a stressful budget choice for us.
One day I'll pay for you guys to go to like Los Angeles, to like the nice place of Los Angeles, not 90% of Los Angeles.
Adjective nice.
There's
That's
a
what I'm gonna
nice
go with.
part
Nice.
of Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Type
actually,
animal,
it's
dragon. Dragons are real. They are totally
Very
real
small.
Dragon.
But there's a nice place.
Is there a Wahoo's there?
Another
Guys,
animal.
animal.
Another animal.
Dog.
Giraffe. Oh, sorry. Dog.
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 Giraffe.
Giraffe.
It's like, what is a giraffe?
Giraffe.
Oh, giraffe? Oh, yeah, I guess that counts.
Adjective.
Cold.
Cold.
Cold. Sorry. They're all trying to figure out who's here and who's
Adjective.
I'm bad.
not. I'll say that for next time. Noun is the word that we need right now.
Noun. Oh, my neck just popped. It's really nice. So my
Noun's person,
Where
place,
did
or
we
thing,
leave
right?
yeah,
Person, place, or
person,
thing. So I can just put a name out there.
Yeah.
Bobby Skillet.
Bobby Skillet. Okay.
Skillet.
Is this a real person?
I don't know.
I mean, Bobby Flay is.
Adjective. Fluffy.
Fluffy.
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Like me. Oh, it
Noun.
didn't work.
Noun. Pluto.
Linda. Oh,
Pluto. We're going Pluto.
okay.
We all
right.
hedge up.
Suit up.
Just for fun. Next. Okay.
Congratulations, Brainiac.
Okay. This is a letter of recommendation.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, I need water.
I can't see. I can't.
I'll get you more. Hold on. I'm not reading it yet. Max already lost.
Mine was pretty epic, though.
That was a pretty epic fail.
Alright.
That was awesome. Alright.
Hold on.
Alright. And let's go. Letter of recommendation Mad Libs. Dear Director, I would like to recommend my sister Max for the job assistant card in your sneaky camp. He has just graduated from senior school and has a degree in hearing. He has experience teaching spoons how to play video games. He is ambitious and ignorant. During school vacations, he used to work delivering for paintings, our neighborhood painting store. He is a loyal and angry person and will make a very nice counselor because he will work like a dragon and he is as smart as a dog. He is also as honest as the giraffe is long. I promise you that this cold Bobby Skillet will make a very fluffy counselor for your Pluto. You were both trying really hard not to do a spit take with that last bit.
I was too.
Cuphead's a great game. No, but what made me try not to laugh was your sister, Max. And then how a lot of those actually fit me. Ignorant and mean. Yup.
So
He is as smart as a dog.
Indeed.
you've taught Spoons how to play video games.
It works.
If anybody could, he'd
I
probably...
know.
It works. I have basically taught the stupidest people I've ever met in my entire life how to play video games.
So Josh or John?
As long as it fits.
Neither.
As long as
They're
it's
both
giraffe.
pretty bad,
As long as it's a giraffe as long.
but they're not that bad. They're not bad enough to say they're spoons. No, I was teaching someone how to play O's. That ended horribly. They broke my mouse. Anyway.
I see that you're still a little broken up about it.
No, I broke the rest of it.
Excuse me.
I destroyed that mouse.
Don't fall to pieces, Max.
Ew, Josh.
What did Josh do?
Well, we're going across the street to the beach now. Ta-ta for now.
Rude.
Bye. Let's see.
Who has played Cuphead? I don't know what Cuphead is.
This one might hurt, Max. How to clean your computer.
8.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
How to clean your computer. That's not something you want to ask me. Last time I did that, I fried my processor. So,
Dainty. An adverb.
Hold on. I'm a teacher. I should know
like,
that.
by the way,
That's
I'm not
an
kidding.
action. That's
I
a.
had the genius idea of trying to
describing
clean up my
action, right?
computer, and
I
then
believe so.
and then
I
take
don't
out the
check.
thermal paste, and then I put more on. So I put too much, then too little, then a perfect amount. So basically the Goldilocks
qualifies
effect,
an
and it broke my
adjective.
processor.
Seems like the whole thing
So
was a little
it
pasty.
fries now, and go die in a hole.
Oh, okay, so it's like.
Which
gently.
one?
Hey! I guarantee you a witch pun in particular. I make a lot of
Yeah.
really dumb ones.
Okay, so I mean, so an adverb, it like qualifies an adjective or a verb. So it's like gently, quite, then, there.
Quite.
What?
Then,
An
that's
adverb.
weird though, because then and there are, those are both prepositions.
Yeah.
I need a better example of an
Quite.
adverb.
I think
Any
quietly,
number-
maybe?
Quite.
Quite makes sense.
Quite? Okay.
Yeah.
But no,
Quite.
I want to understand this though, because I haven't done this in a long time. Any member of a class of words that function
Aren't you a
as
teacher?
modified of I know.
She's an art teacher!
I teach kids how to paint.
Okay, so the most useful thing ever. Okay. Sorry.
Well, technically, I mean, yeah.
It's great stress relief.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
No, it also helps
Actually,
them
I'm
develop.
gonna be right back.
Oh, so
motor
it's like
skills,
a quantity
so.
almost like so very as in very
I was
nice,
kidding, but you know.
much and
I
like
love drawing on
much
mine.
more
It's pretty
impressive. Tomorrow, and she'll write to you tomorrow.
What?
These are some of the things I've done when I'm stressed.
Qualifies. Right. Okay, so it's like
Yeah,
if
see?
you're
Relieve stress.
diagramming. Okay, so if you're diagramming a
It's good,
sentence,
though.
it's the word that branches
really good.
off from the adjective.
Hey.
Got it. I understand now.
She totally drew those. I just
I'm
call it.
pretty
She's teaching me
positive.
about shading.
AK
Oh.
Dark
Yeah, that
Souls
makes more
4.
sense, doesn't it?
Okay, wait, I have to respond to this. You're not lying. That game is so hard. It's not even like
Wait,
funny to joke
what's
about.
Cuphead?
Yeah.
It's basically, you know, I mean, like it's a basically a
I've-
side scroller
I've
that's like in the
seen
Disney
it.
art style. It is
Okay.
so good and pretty and well done that it's like they delayed it for like a year,
But it's about as frustrating as Dark Souls.
and it is as frustrating as Dark Souls. And my friend almost broke his computer because he was stuck in a level for like a solid like 4 days non-stop trying to beat it.
I
and it
think
was
the
funniest thing.
maddest I've ever seen Jonathan get at a game is that one where it's like it's just that cube that slides across the, and like you have to keep jumping over everything.
Possible game.
Is that what it's called? Just the impossible game? Nice. Okay, do we have an adverb?
Oh, you hadn't typed 20 yet?
The
No.
maddest I've ever gotten a
You
game
didn't let me.
was Os.
Oh, okay.
Which, if
Hold
just say if
on.
you guys have ever played the
Because
game
it's like
Os
it's
or
like a
OSU.
word that's qualifying a verb. Let me just
2 plural
Oh.
nouns and 2 adjectives
Carefully.
in a vehicular
Carefully.
mode.
There you
Vehicular
go.
mode.
You should carefully clean your computer, by the way. Verb.
I now
Ask
know how to
Max.
clean my computer. I mean, Thomas, I now know.
A verb.
Don't open the control paste. What did this say?
A verb?
Yep. So an action.
What is? I can't see.
Sorry, honey.
It's okay. I'll just read it on here. What they're saying.
I've only played my friend's computer, so
Verb. Action. Why is this difficult?
I don't know.
Broke?
Action verb?
Yeah, no, just
Run?
a verb.
Run?
A verb.
That's what I'm thinking. The only thing I can think of is run.
We
Yeah,
already
run.
used that one though.
No, we didn't.
No, we used jogging in the.
Oh,
the
jogging. That's right.
Attacking?
Run.
Does that count as in?
Huh?
Okay, attack. We'll go with attack.
Yeah, attack.
Because that's an action verb.
A number. A number.
5.
Oh yeah.
Because Mambo number.
But 5 though. That's just a normal number.
5.
What about 5, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2?
55.
58 point.
We're going with 5.
58.4.
As-
58.5, 6, 9, 2, 3, yeah, no.
Adjective.
Purple.
Purple.
Poiple.
Purple.
What's poiple?
Noun.
It's poifect.
Linda.
What's it spelled with?
Linda.
Soicle.
Okay.
Becca
Wait,
really wants
wait.
to put Linda in one of these.
Your name is just so fun to say.
Wait. Guys.
What's up?
Poiple. It's poifect because it's spelled with what? A soicle.
What?
I'm
spelled
really
soicle.
confused, but I'm also
Technically, yeah, on the P, almost.
okay. Giratina Origin. Is Giratina Origin also playing Mad Libs simultaneously? I think he is.
Singular
He has
nouns.
3 singular nouns.
3 singular nouns.
Oh gosh.
Car. Microphone.
Paintbrush.
There you go.
Okay, we need a room, a type of room.
A type of room.
Yes.
A closet.
Closet.
That worked. Oh no.
Ah,
That's.
another adverb.
Ah.
Did we say gently? We said carefully.
We said
We can say
carefully, yeah.
hold on.
Wait,
Let's think.
berating?
No.
No. Well, if you added
This is the word I'm thinking of.
Carefully?
We already
we
did
said
carefully.
Okay. I feel like I said that.
This is why doing too many Mad Libs in a row is a bad idea.
Loudly.
Loudly. You start to run out of words after a while.
This
Plural
is why I make
noun.
up words sometimes.
A plural.
It is 8
noun.
p.m.
It is
All right,
8
we'll
p.m.
wrap it up after this Mad Libs
Okay. All right.
But we still
plural
haven't done
noun.
the superhero stuff.
then. Ooh,
What's
that's
your
right.
superhero
Oh.
stuff?
We threw
Okay.
through those.
Yep.
Real
References.
Well, we'll do it simultaneously.
Okay. So we're gonna play power up or power down. You come up with a cool superpower or dumb superpower, however you want to do it. The catch is you have to also come up with a really stupid weakness or some kind of backlash that happens with that superpower.
quick. Yeah.
So while we're
So-
doing this, we have to think of one.
Yes.
So
Yes.
while we're finishing this
When we
up,
finish this, we'll present our scenarios. Yeah. All right. Plural noun. Let's see. I'm gonna go with plumbers. Because why not?
Plumbers.
fair point. I'm not gonna lie. Fair point.
A
Type of liquid.
Booze
No.
is liquid.
Miso soup.
Is that a liquid or is that more of a food?
It's a liquid.
It's a liquid food. Compromise.
Adjective.
Cold?
Orange.
We already did a color.
Cold.
That's
Cold would be a better
I
one.
mean, yeah. I mean,
Person in room male. We did Max earlier, so.
Joke.
Adjective. Stop asking us for words.
adjective.
Flowery.
Flowery. I don't think this is going to end well.
Flowery.
Type of food, plural. Vegetables? Fruits?
No.
Meats?
No.
Sushi, because sushi is sushi.
Hey.
Sushi it is.
All of the sushi.
Exclamation.
Hold on.
Yahtzee?
Yes!
Wait, can you check the last video that we did this on? See if there's any we left out last time?
Huh?
Like the superhero things?
I just missed that entire sentence.
But from one of the last videos that we had.
Look for
we
it.
should have
I don't know
some
which one
old
it
videos.
is. Look for it.
Wait, no, you keep this up. 'Cause you're gonna see that.
No,
The
yeah,
body.
exactly. Look, she has the
Belly
She has
She
a
has
button.
the chat.
Belly button.
Belly button.
She has the chat
Sorry,
right there.
are you
So
looking
look
for
for that
something?
one.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the.
Let's see, verb. And by the way, you guys are welcome to contribute your own power up or power down, and we'll run through at least one of them. Because last time you guys did it, it turned out to be hilarious. It was awesome. Sledding. Verb ending in ing again.
Puking.
Been doing a lot of that.
Yeah, that's what I feel like doing right now.
I'm sorry.
I'm not saying
Same type of food, plural. Well, sushi is technically a plural, so.
again.
I don't remember which one we
Noun.
Oh, 5 sushi. I want
Noun?
5 sushi.
Leaf.
did. I am a leaf on the wind.
Be the leaf.
I am a leaf on the wind.
You're leaving the stream, go on. Leaving the stream. Screw the stream.
Falling asleep.
Adjective. Sleepy.
But yeah, I can find it.
I don't even know what you're looking for. I'm so confused.
He's trying to make sure we don't regurgitate any of these superpowers that we used. Alright, so. Water in the mouths.
Do you want to try this sound, Joe?
Oh.
Nah.
Yeah, I'd rather read it.
That's gonna take a while. I love it when you're sleepy and then you end up getting stuff confused.
Do you want me to read it? And you do the
sure,
thing with- okay.
sure.
I don't want to put water in my mouth.
Fine, you can skip out on this round. Linda and I'll do it. Alright.
Now, I'm going to read this very dramatically. With a dramatic voice. This is going to get way too close to home, isn't it? Since I use my computer every day, I can get dainty really carefully. I always make sure to attack it every 5 days in order to keep it shiny and purple. I'll grab a soft Linda from the closet and loudly wipe the keyboard and wipe the keyboard down to get rid of all the plumbers. Then I squirt some miso soup on the screen to get it nice and cold. This week, it was extra dirty because my little brother Joe decided to bring his flowery plate of sushi into my room and eat it at my desk. When I yelled Yahtzee and told him to stop, he stuck out his belly button at me and continued sledding. Then he started puking so hard that he spilled all of his sushi all over my leaf. That's the last time I'll let my sleepy little brother in my room ever again.
That was a good one to end on. That was
Soft Linda. What is soft?
Oh, got me. Oh,
I mean, you're pretty soft right now.
I know. I just wish there was a way to
Gonna
save.
grab a soft Linda and wipe my tears away.
Oh
So fast.
no.
That was the
And
closest.
then Linda just lost it.
I left this
We gotta do this more often.
I have it on here now.
Awesome.
I can't wait till like summertime so we can get like a little pool, get rid of the table, and
Just
sit in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Usually before we plan this, I usually
Funny
put like
story.
a wet, like
So,
a tarp or something
over the
table.
summer, I did this youth group retreat with my kids that we do every year, and it's like a 3-day retreat. I had like a bunch of middle schoolers, and it was really fun, but it was really exhausting. And my 2 co-leaders and I, like literally all of the leaders, we were so exhausted and sunburned and just done. And we'd been in the sun for 3 days straight. We were just sunburned and tired and miserable. And everyone else went home, and then my friend looks at me and she says, I want to go swimming. But all the pools are closed at this time. And so we decided to go to Walmart and get a kiddie pool and fill it with water in her front yard. And we sat in it until like 10 at night.
You're closer to 11. You were
It
out
was
really
wonderful.
late.
It was wonderful. And then I think we need to do that.
We totally
We really do.
should get a bath bomb and do that.
Yes!
I'm not a bath bomb person.
Like a bunch of them.
That would
Have
be
you ever
so
seen those
much
videos
fun,
where people
yes.
throw like 20 bath bombs in a kiddie pool and it's like...
That would be. We should just hang out.
Okay, does anybody have any superpower ideas?
Alright.
Oh, superpower ideas.
Superpower ideas. Let's see. I'm almost done with coming up with mine. Have you got something?
Here is Giratina Origins.
Ooh.
Mad
Oh.
Lib. The booze is on. I am trying to raise the balance for the microphone so he can submit all the needed orange plums to the closets for the paintbrush process to start. Send your payment via a dental car. Signed, Professor Augustus Bratlock. Beautiful.
Signed, Augustus
Ew.
Bratlock.
Beautiful.
No, but
Can't believe I burned my face for that hairdo.
Wait, what?
Hmm.
What?
You didn't hear me complaining for like 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes of the... I burned my ear.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
But I got it curled in less than 10 minutes. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. It's beautiful.
What's your opinion on Voltron Legendary Defenders? You've seen it actually, right?
I have not.
I've seen part of it. I like, since you guys know I'm a huge Avatar Last Airbender and Legend of Korra fan, and clearly the same artists who work
Avatar,
on...
actually.
You did?
yeah.
Did you? So you're starting Legend of Korra next?
After I finish all the shows I'm watching, yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm
Okay.
watching close to like 30 at the moment.
Well, anyway, like, this guy. Clearly the same artists who did Korra are working on Voltron. So I like that. I really like the character design. Granted, I've only seen like a few episodes because this one won't watch it with me. But I think it's really cute. And I think it has the potential to go somewhere and be really cool. I have to say, it moves a little slow for a while. Like the first couple of episodes are exciting, and then I got kind of bored. But it also looks pretty cool. So I definitely, if I had more time, I would check it out. Love the art style. Voice acting is fun, and I really like the character designs for sure. They're really cool. Like they're not cliche per se, but they're also like
One of them
familiar
totally
enough.
looks like a fat Bolin, though.
Well, that's the way he's drawn. His personality isn't really the same. So,
I'm just saying.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's my take. I definitely want to watch it more, but I'm like never home to watch TV, and then when I'm home, I'm with him, which is part of why I haven't seen Stranger Things. I can watch more when he takes nap.
last night,
Okay.
though,
Yeah.
to be fair.
I got a superhero thing. Yeah, I started one.
What's up?
So have you done Mighty reading yet?
Mind reading? We have not.
Okay.
No, I was thinking about that
So-
too, though.
So the power is you can read anyone's mind in the entire world you want to and absorb all their knowledge. But the downfall is you'll have to hear their voice for a year. Straight.
Like whenever they talk, or
No,
like.
just in general. Just keep hearing the voice whenever you think of anything. You hear their voice. in
So
your
you
head.
hear their voice narrating
Instead
your
of-
thoughts.
Yes.
Okay, then
That's not bad.
So if you get Morgan Freeman, you're set.
I was about to say, I was like, then I would mind read Morgan Freeman, and I'm good.
What's his name? The guy who does Mufasa? Him too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Forget his name.
Oh no, you know who I would get? I would get Tom Bergeron, the guy that did AFV for a long time.
Yeah! He's great. Oh, white hair.
They've got like the best of AFV on Netflix right now, and
Really?
I've been loving it.
It's like what we watch when I'm too nauseous to go to sleep. I just sit there and
You should watch Bones.
Oh yeah, because that's great, a murder show.
Josh can't watch it while he eats. I'm like, dude.
It is
With an
pretty
upset
gory.
stomach.
It is pretty gory to be fair. I do enjoy that show though.
It's cool. I
Oh,
like
look at
Okay,
me.
so
I
to
just
answer your question,
scratched my
yes, I
nose on
would
the
absolutely
video.
take that.
Gross.
What?
I'm sorry. I get on these guys about doing weird stuff like that. Oh, thank you.
James Earl
Max.
Jones, that's right.
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But would either you guys take it?
Yeah, I'd absolutely take that.
So one yes.
I really
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
okay, does it change like every time you read somebody's mind?
After a year, you cannot get their
voice.
You can't get their voice back? Someone else. Okay, then after Morgan Freeman, I'll go to Tom Bergeron, then I'll go to Todd Habercorn, and so on and so forth.
That would make for an interesting story plot because you'd have to be very careful whose mind you read, and
but also
like if you
influence your own.
Yeah, it would influence your own behavior because if you have someone else's voice in your head, and then it would also like, you know, if you think about it, like for example, if you're trying to like, if there is an individual who is really key in figuring something out, but they may or may not know, like, is it more important to use this power now and then lose it forever for that person, or do it later, or bide your time? I mean, there's a bunch of like variables in this. Oh my god, that's really interesting.
Let's see. Giratina did Northward Flight. We had that one a couple
that.
weeks ago. And then Game Respector, yours is funny, but we're looking for like negative effects.
No, what the funny thing is about that is that that's kind of like a thing from The Mask, which like your generation said.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I love that movie. At least what I've seen so far of it.
I've seen that movie. That's a funny movie.
Great.
Yeah, so an example of like that is
he's never seen that movie.
That's cool.
Love it.
It's a great film.
Yeah, The Mask, that's one of like Jim Carrey's earlier films.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So good.
Okay, he makes them do the conga line, but they don't sing along. Close enough. But
I still love that scene no matter what.
oh my goodness. Becca, do you have anything for superpowers?
I'm not creative.
Just anything on top of your head. First superpower that comes to your mind. And make a negative effect for it. How about you?
I guess like change colors.
Like
but
color
like
your
a
skin?
chameleon?
Change colors.
Yeah, to like blend
nice.
into certain
Oh,
situations.
so like a chameleon.
But yeah.
Does this apply to your clothes as well?
Oh.
Because I don't want to go running around butt naked if I need to.
Well,
if I need to hide.
also you can.
Oh, it disintegrates. Your clothes disintegrate as soon as
Oh,
you change colors.
that's the
yeah.
kick.
As
Oh
soon as your clothes
no!
disintegrate.
I mean,
And you have. Let's see.
You need
should
a
put
time limit.
Yeah.
So basically like the invisibility thing.
You
I
have
had,
like
a
an
week back.
hour or
20
that had a
minutes.
different
20
kickback.
15, 20
now.
minutes.
So you
Yeah,
got about
20
15,
minutes.
20 minutes. I would not take that. That is just way too risky.
Are you kidding? Oh my gosh.
What's funny is that the amount of pranks I could do with that.
would you be able
I
to
don't
like
know.
carry a bag of clothes with you, or would all of them disintegrate?
I mean, if you throw it, if it's on you, it'll disintegrate.
Okay. Well, if you come prepared,
You should
and
be
you have
fine.
a change of clothes, or at least like a
I do it
bathrobe.
because I'm a genius when it comes to stuff like that. So I think of a plan to hide the clothes wherever I'm going.
Yeah,
and just grab
exactly.
them after I'm done.
Yeah, like it's
Just
so
have a timer.
like in The Devil's a Part-Timer, he would take off his uniform
Because he didn't want to get damaged.
Yeah. Just in your
I just
That
when I
show
think
is
of
great,
camouflage, I think of the Pink Panther where they have like the one color of wallpaper on the front
Yeah.
and the other color of wallpaper, and they're just going across the wall like this. And it's like,
I have the entire Pink Panther collection, actually.
like the
original.
Yes, the original one.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh man, I love.
I need to bring that over for Mom and
You
Dad's.
too.
Yeah.
You too.
That is a fantastic.
Heck yeah.
All right.
But
You know he only ever speaks in 2 episodes.
So
Yes.
you can become
And he only
the
has one line in
master.
one of them.
Yeah.
You can become the master of any type of task, but you forget every task you learn if you want to master a new one.
That sounds like every RPG ever.
Ooh, I wouldn't take it.
Now, can you recover? Like, if you so let's say I want to be a master woodworker, right? Then I decide, no, I want to be a smith, a metalsmith. So I forget the woodworking and I go to the metalsmith. Does that mean that I can never go back to the woodworking and forget the metalsmithing and I can just keep going back and forth? I feel like for it to be a really negative effect, you're never allowed to go back to the.
Yeah.
I would take that actually.
I don't know that I would.
I don't see any. It's like I don't really see any negative.
I wouldn't take it.
Why not?
Wouldn't take it.
Why not?
I wouldn't take it just because if I was going to be the master of something, I would want to be master of. Actually, that's a hard thing. Because if I want to be a master of one specific thing, that'd be great, and I would do that. But if I want to be the master of a lot of things at once, like if I want to do like swords play or piano, You can't be in both at once. Which,
6 viewers.
honestly, I would take that actually. No,
Yeah.
I would take that.
It's like,
Because,
it's not to say you can't relearn it naturally.
yeah.
But
you didn't say you could
I
get it
don't
again.
really see any
You
huge
could get it
negative.
again.
I don't see any huge negative aspects.
Unless
of
you forgot, like,
You
everything.
can never return to the task if you've learned and forgotten it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I
Yeah.
still don't really see a negative.
But
But what if you end up needing one that you got rid of?
I don't know, that's a hard one.
You know what I
Or
mean?
what if you literally forget everything? Like you're a master.
Actually, I take back what I said. I wouldn't do it.
You're like a master carpenter, but like
But-
you don't know how to feed yourself.
And there's also like
See,
another thing.
I'm okay with that because I'm already not good at breathing, so there's no way I would ever forget that. You know what I mean? So I'm set.
But what if you like want to master something? Like if you're trying to master, I'm gonna use swords play as an example. If you're trying to master swords play, and then you're been practicing for years upon years upon years to master it, and you're very close, but then you want to finish mastering it, and you use this power to master it, and then you accidentally use it to master something else, and then you totally forget about all the work you just put in. With the work you put in before, like personally, without using the power, that still stay?
I think that would stay because you're not using the superpower.
Yeah.
Gamer Inspector has a really good one for you, Joe.
What's that?
You can jump into any movie or cartoon, but every time you do, Moana songs play endlessly in your head. So, like, and then by jumping in, he means you can avoid capture in whatever scenario the movie goes on, like, in the script, so you don't alter it.
I'd take that.
You take that?
I'd take that. There's worse
I take
things.
that. If I could go into any show
Yeah.
I wanted, there's a lot of shows I want to go into. But I honestly, would take that? Because going into High School DxD would be the funniest thing ever.
Ew.
What?
The last one.
You can read people's minds, but you must
drink the person's sweat to do so.
So gross.
That's not that far off from what All Might has Izuku do.
He doesn't read anyone's mind.
No, but to gain his power, he has to eat his hair.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Joseph needs to read Harry Potter.
I read the first book.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm not about to
I get
read all that.
Is it one for all?
Yeah.
I'm
get one for
still
all.
working on some of
I do it.
Tolkien's works,
Oh,
so
that's
I mean,
that's better.
Yeah,
like,
You
yeah.
stay with
If it was
Like,
one for all, absolutely.
you stay with
that,
it.
I
No,
wouldn't.
yeah, that's much.
I wouldn't take
See,
it.
I actually, as a child, was not allowed to read or watch Harry Potter. And for the first time, when I was last December, when I got my wisdom teeth out, I was just so miserable and in pain, and I'd been listening to audiobooks because I couldn't focus on the screen because I was all drugged up. And the audiobooks that I found most easily on YouTube were all the Harry Potter books. So I listened to all of them during my winter break. I loved it. I enjoyed it so much, and I finally watched the movies for the first time.
Oh, good.
And so
Okay, so here's my
Yeah.
here's my scenario for
Okay.
okay. So your power up is one for all. Right? You get the super strength.
but
The knockback is you suffer extreme vertigo after you're done using it. And we're talking you're going to be standing over a toilet for a few hours.
I missed that one.
And it doesn't the vertigo doesn't kick in until you're done using it.
What was the superpower again?
One for all.
One for all.
But we're talking
For hours.
So
Yes.
basically, you have one for all, but then you become Natsu on a
yeah, basically that. On a boat.
on a boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
any moving thing.
Do you don't have to be an unmoving thing. You're just gonna be
no,
you're just gonna be
No, but
sick.
that's
No,
the
I know, but
comparison I
that's
made.
like
Okay, yeah.
Natsu.
How useless he is. But you can use it for as long as you want, or is there a time limit?
You can use it as long as you want.
I take it because you
Yeah,
can
I
use
would
it
say
infinitely.
so. I would say so because
No, because if you're trying, at some point your body has to rest, and as soon as it turns off,
there is a limit.
yeah.
Have you seen season 2?
We just
You've
finished the
seen
tournament
part of
arc.
it.
Okay.
So he's starting to learn how to control it, but he
I
messed
like-
up his hand.
I like your
I'll take
Tina
it.
origins.
And you'll see what I'm talking about later.
You can
Okay,
sing
not
any-
specifically. Okay, not okay. I take it back. Not specifically
read
one
that
for all, but
one.
like the super strength aspect of one for all.
Yeah.
Okay, you still take it? Okay.
Because I can just keep using
I cannot I don't get vertigo easily, and when I do, I cannot
Finish
handle
season
it.
2. There you
Migraines give me
I
vertigo
wanna
so
fin-
bad.
Oh,
I've had a migraine for the past week.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel ya. It's okay. When you get morning sickness, it's basically like having vertigo. It's not. I'm not quite as dizzy as I was last time I had vertigo. Almost.
All right, Becca,
Right.
do you have a scenario?
Well, no. I like Giratina Origins is great. You can sing any song perfectly, yet your voice sounds like Louis Armstrong. For songs he doesn't perform, and for songs he sings.
You sound
You
like
sound like for songs he sings, you sound like Barbara Streisand. It makes me sad because I love singing Louis Armstrong songs. That would be a hard one for me.
I would just sing Frank Sinatra to be completely honest.
I like my voice, honestly, so I'm gonna pass on that one.
I think it would be epic.
I'm good.
If my
I'll
voice
pass
sounded
on.
like
That
Louis
would,
Armstrong
I mean, that would
great.
kind of freak me out.
That's
That'd be
even
great.
better.
But I would still pass on it.
All right, so you're gonna come with your own scenario, or
No, I'm not creative.
not creative? Okay,
I
that's
can probably think of another one really quickly. Just give me a few seconds.
Oh, that's cool.
What's up?
Giratina Origin had to be the same age as Harry in the novels before he could watch the movies, but he could read the books 1 year prior.
That's
kinda
actually not a bad way to
cool.
do it.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Same. If my kids want to watch Pokemon, they have to be 10 years old. Because that's when Ash started his
Finish-
journey.
So you're gonna encourage child abuse. You're gonna encourage animal abuse from a
Finish
ripe old age of
me.
10,
Okay,
huh?
says
Quoting
Joseph,
Moana.
who's like one of the biggest
Sending to you now.
Pokemon nerds I've ever met.
Finish me seeing record. Sending to you now. Okay.
Yay! I'm so excited.
If someone could sing Frank Sinatra songs as Louis Armstrong, I'd love to hear that.
That would be. Oh,
I
man.
think. Let's see. It's actually about 8:30. I think it's about time that we wrap this up.
Yeah.
I got one.
You got one?
Okay, you got 6
Okay.
minutes.
So you can absorb any knowledge from any book, from anything in general.
You like absorbing knowledge, don't you?
There's a reason I'm doing this specifically.
All right.
But if you absorb too much,
Mhm.
which it can be a random amount, can be that too much, it can be one word to every book in the world, it's different
Mm-hmm.
daily basis. But if you absorb too much, everyone in the entire world will pass out and then die. But then, because of the knowledge, you might know how to resurrect them.
I'd go with that.
But the might.
So I'll just take her with me wherever I go, so then I can just give her CPR.
You don't even know how to do CPR.
I do know how to do CPR. Thank you very much.
Do you have a certification?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, I
It
do too.
probably
Whatever.
expired a long time ago.
I know how to do CPR. Whatever.
Okay.
Everyone's a critic.
What's the ratio
for next
of
week, that
breaths
would
to
be cool.
compressions
Ooh.
for an adult?
Hey, what?
Aaron
What's
suggests.
the
Yeah.
ratio of breaths to
Tolkien.
compressions for an adult? So he's not going to answer that
Aaron
question.
has a suggestion for next week's live stream. J.R.R. Tolkien.
I'd love it.
We could do a Lord of the Rings
do
next
it.
week.
Yeah.
Should we
Oh
do
man,
that?
I have, dude, and I have a Tolkien dictionary too. So
Yes, we
I'll just
do.
bring my collection and just set it
Yeah.
up.
All right.
Nice. All right, so next
Man.
week we'll be doing Lord of the Rings. Thank you everyone for coming. Have a good night.